Wow, I gotta admit, when I first read this and I saw who was behind the shadows, I gotta admit I was a little surprised, but I gotta admit it wasn't that surprising to me because I've seen just about anything you can throw at me, and I'm unfazed. This is Solomon House, Game and Latest Review of Naruto Show Chapter 667, the end of youthful days. Starts off with Orochimaru's group arriving to Sasuke to find out who it is that person in the background that's running around for weeks on end. And I want to know who the hell that is. And who the hell is really doing this? And sneaking around trying to from Sasuke. And guess what it is? Dun, 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 Kabuto. I'm like, oh my god. Kishimoto came up with some surprises, but this was probably this was a surprise, right, that people didn't expect. Are the bad guys getting reformed in this whole end? I mean, in Naruto, it might as well end with some unfinished business. As you know? Well, at least that's my logic. Like, continuing forward, you have them arriving, and you see Kabuto's snake, or what do you call it, extension inside of Sasuke's chest, and they're wondering how the hell is he doing here, and is that really Kabuto? Because Kari never seen Kabuto in his snake form before. You see, in his chakra so different than usual. You see, because remember, he absorbed Sage Jutsu, the snake, and he got the other jutsu of the Sound Ninja 4, or to make himself stronger. Or he evolved. Oh, and that means, and he's now here. That means he's gone out. That means he's escaped the Izanami, and everybody knows that. And even Orochimaru gets that. And they're all wondering why is he here. And even Kani is seeing that he has his extension inside Sasuke's chest. Hey, she tried to go over to him and run. And like trying to get him to get the extension out, but she can sense that Sasuke's chakra is healing. She can sense it. That means he's alive. And also that Kabuto sensed their presence earlier, and he thought he knew it was Orochimaru. So I swear to God, some of the characters that we never seen in a while are making a comeback. Some people think that the Spike Zetsu is even Yamato. Hope to God it's Yamato, because we haven't seen that dude in a long time. Oh God. And also, what's coming next? Apparently, he's healing Sasuke because after being imprisoned in the he found his true inner self or something. He said, the Izanami was supposed to design to make sure you entrap yourself in a loop of your own world, of the surrounding environment, and also take your own inner heart, and turn it back on you. The only way for you to escape is to realize your true inner strength and your true inner self, not just other strength. The fact that Kabuto got out means that he finally played through, and also the reason why he's helping him is because what Itachi said, that Itachi's words stuck in his heart, and Itachi always wanted to protect Sasuke even after death. Itachi, he always came up with a backup plan and said anything. Knowing Itachi, he was smart. Especially when he cast Izanami. Do you think Itachi predicted this? Yes. What about you? Because I have no idea that this was coming. Any of you who think so, I never thought this coming, but wow. And knowing Itachi, he was always he was always a badass, and he always came up with a backup plan. And the fact that he's actually healing Sasuke, is just remarkable. But some people wouldn't think so. What about you? I didn't think that this was going to happen. And especially, but knowing Kishimoto, he's keeping us on our toes just for the fun of it. Because he was supposed to end Naruto. He said he's going to end Naruto 2014. Might as well go out with a bang. And also this, and Sasuke is slowly recovering, and things are on the edge, but they're not starting to believe it. Like Suigetsu's not starting to believe it. He doesn't believe that Kabuto's really here to help. Orochimaru, has even doubts a little bit. Even Jugo, they all have doubts too. But he says that you used me, and like Obito, I felt like I didn't belong in this world. But now because of this, I finally understand where I belong. You even get flashback and memories of him back in the orphanage. I'm like, don't you saw me? This episode of Habuto Yakuza, you remember when I said evil isn't born, it's taught? Remember that? Remember that? You watch my review and go find that episode. Oh, evil isn't born, it's taught. And you gotta admit, this was pretty epic. You get to see him talking, you get to see Naruto and Sasuke side by side. That means two of the greatest characters in Naruto are clearly coming back. And they're on the edge of death, but they're not coming backward. I mean, Sasuke being healed by Kabuto, Obito's healing to in the other dimension, and right now things are on the edge. Because right now, meanwhile, after that, you get Madara preparing to launch his assault. Now that Guy's joined the fight, right, and he's using his powers. Like now the guys, things are getting heated up and even worse than they did, and then you ever saw that. No. By the way, Minato shows up, asking Kakashi if you're alright. He said yes, thanks to God, but he's not that. If you got hit by my Senpo Rasengan, but Kakashi explained that just before the Rasengan hit him completely, he used the Kamui to send the Rasengan away. Hey, and like lucky, just lucky. Hey, continuing with this, like this, or like he even asked if he can do to before, and he said but Minato says he never used it in a fight before. He can't maintain it for long. Remember, because it was temporary. It's temporary for a long. It doesn't last too long. They say it's due to temporary. He never actually used it in a fight. Quick advice, Minato: if you have a jutsu, you know that's gonna kick a whole bunch of ass, practice with it first, and actually use it in battle. I mean, that's Minato for you, but knowing, he's just making Minato look worse and worse. And he's supposed to be the fourth Hokage, a true badass, but I really wish that he stopped messing with Minato for a long time. Meanwhile, after that, they tried to come up with an even plan. Now that Guy's unafraid, Guy's gonna go all out. He opens the 7th gate, the 7th of the 8th gate, and the gate of shock, and he goes all out against Madara. Like even though he has Taijutsu, Madara still feels stronger than he did, because remember he's now even stronger because now he's the Ten Tails Jinchuriki, and because of that he's going all out, and he doesn't care either way. But Guy, he's not giving up. He goes out, he launches his full tail attack, hit at it. He even used the Mente Tiger, Hidodora, and he does it close range, right in his face. Right in Madara's face. That's real close quarters combat, and Guy's always been a badass and a master of Taijutsu. Meanwhile, after that, things are even more difficult right now, because things are on the edge, literally, for that thing. Now the Guy's out, preparing to launch the assault. Minato has his kunai to Kakashi, and with lightning, he throws the kunai. He throws kunai at the kunai. At the same time, Madara launches his black spears, making sure they don't touch that. And because remember, those spears are full with energy and equal to a Biju bomb of extraordinary power. And after that attack launch, and guess who comes out of nowhere? Rock Lee who saves his teacher, who's also on the edge of destruction. Because remember, he said, "Thank you, Lee. I'm sorry." And "Are you okay, guys?" And says, "Where's Tenten?" Apparently Tenten left to figure out something, and knowing Tenten, she's probably going to figure out how to use the ninja tools to defeat Madara, because remember, they were made by the Sage of Six Paths, and my guess is the Sage of Six Paths made those 5 ancient treasures as a weapon against the Jubi. Think about it, they can't stop a Jinchuriki, or possibly even to seal it away. That's my guess, you know that, right? I'm just guessing, but as a fan, this is my best guess. Continuing forward after that, things are even more difficult. Kakashi, he is asking God to be reluctant after all that. Think about it, because Guy, he broke his arm and a couple ribs. But Guy, he's not giving up. He even explains to him that all my life, I spent most of the time fighting with you because to become stronger and some other stuff like that. And he spent his whole time fighting for what's right and never giving up because he is strong. remember, Guy is strong. Do not give him no credit. He is strong. I swear to God, he is a true character that I like. And continuing forward after that apparently it seems that Guy is getting ready to go all out. As in, he's going to open the 8th gate, the gate of death. I mean, he is literally going to die. I predicted this last week in my last video. Guy is going to die. And we already had lost people of Konoha before that we thought were really good characters, like Neji in this war, or Shikaku, and now this. I gotta admit, I didn't see it coming, but knowing. And Guy is definitely going to sacrifice himself for everybody. And knowing Guy, he is a true hero and always fights for the right thing. And I give this a thumbs up because I really do like this chapter. That means that things are going to get better. This is Sullivan that I was giving you the latest review of Naruto chapter 667 and Youthful Days. And the end of Youthful Days. I put the link down in the description. Hope you enjoyed. Thanks for watching. Comment and subscribe. Signing.